Hello class. So our topic for today is about the fundamental calculations in general chemistry. So since this is the topic is about calculations, I need you to prepare your calculator. You can use your cell phone, basta hindi yung ginagamit nyo sa pag-online classes. Kahit simpleng calculator lang pwede natin gamitin. Okay? So prepare your calculator. And please listen very carefully. Kung may mga questions kayo, pwede nyong i-message sa akin para mas maintindihan natin yung topic natin for today. Okay, so let's start. So, since chemistry is a branch of science, it was derived through a plan of action called the scientific method. This scientific method is a procedure for processing and understanding certain types of information. Okay, so this is an example of a scientific procedure which includes the fundamental steps of a scientific method. So we have observation. Nag-start ang lahat ng scientific project sa isang observation and then magpo-formulate ng hypothesis or yung parang since hypothesis pa lang siya yung possible na answer dun sa observation. And then, para maka-derive tayo ng conclusion, we will conduct experiments. Okay, so yung theory is being modified as needed. So this is your theory. Merong prediction, that is the hypothesis, and then the experimentation. So theory is often called a model. It is a set of tested hypotheses that gives an overall explanation of some natural phenomenon. So yung mga scientific explanations natin ngayon, may scientific basis yan which have undergone this scientific model. Scientific or natural law is a summary of observed or measurable behavior, or it is the possible description of how things or natural phenomenon happens. So, punta na tayo sa measurements. Usually, yung mga experimentation, nagkakaroon tayo dyan ng mga measurements. Measurements are quantitative way by which chemistry or science in general deals with nature. It is either described by the English or the SI metric systems of measurement. Yung English system, it originated from the European countries and uses fixed conversion factors that varies from quantities to quantities. So, it depends kung gaano karami yung quantity natin. So, this is the English units and their corresponding values in measurement. So, sa length, meron tayong inch, feet, yard, mile. So, kapag ganito yung nakita nyong units of measurement, ibig sabihin, English system ang gamit natin for length. Ito yung conversion factors niya. 1 feet is equal to 12 inch. 1 yard is equal to 3 feet. 1 mile is equal to 3,280 feet or 1,760 yards. So, itong conversion factors na to ay very important para mag-convert tayo from one unit of measurement to another. For example, from inch, gusto natin mag-convert to feet. So, ito yung gagamitin natin conversion unit. So, later on, magpa-practice tayo ng conversions. Next for mass is ons, pound, or ton. Ito naman yung conversion factors niya. 1 pound is equal to 16 ounces. 1 long ton is equal to 2,200 pounds. And 1 short ton is equal to 2,000 pounds. So, kailangan maging extra careful tayo kung long ton or short ton yung kailangan. So, meron silang difference na 200 pounds. Okay, next is sa volume naman. We have pint, quart, or gallon. So, these are your conversion factors. 1 quart is equal to 32 fluid ounces and also equal to 2 pints. Alam niyo yung ice cream, 'di ba meron tayong size ng ice cream na pint, 1 pint. Yun yung example. Then 1 gallon is equal to 4 quarts or 8 pints. Ito yung mga tawag dito, yung mga shortened versions nila. Pint is equal to pt, quart is equal to qt, gallon is gal. So for inch, ito yung mga titingnan natin: inch, feet, yard, and mile. So, also known as yung next naman natin na unit of measurement aside from the English type is the SI system, or also known as the metric system of measurement. It uses prefixes of multiples of 10 and has 7 base or fundamental units from which all other units are derived. So, these are your SI base units for length, time, temperature, amount of substance, electric current, luminous intensity. So, ang unit natin is kilogram, meter, second for time, Kelvin for temperature, mole for amount of substance, which is usually used in chemical formulas or chemical equations, and used to solve chemical problems or problems in chemistry. For electric current, we have amperes, and for luminous intensity, we have candela. So, ito yung mga abbreviations niya. Please take note of the abbreviations kasi pag magre-reporting tayo or magsosolve tayo ng isang problem, for example, ang hinihingi is what is the mass, kapag nagbigay kayo ng answer, kailangan palaging merong kasamang unit of measurement. So, syempre, hindi nyo naman gagamitin yung buong name of unit. Ang gagamitin natin is abbreviations. For example, 4 kilograms yung answer nyo. Kapag 4 lang yung answer nyo, kahit tama siya, kung wala siyang unit of measurement, considered wrong na siya kaagad. So, you have to take note yung mga abbreviation of measurements and kung ano ba measurement yung kailangan natin gamitin. So, ito yung tinatawag natin yung kaninang sinabi na merong different prefixes, yung mga in multiples of 10. So, meron tayong beta, tetra, and so on and so forth. So, may copy naman kayo nito. Ito yung ibig sabihin niya. So, 10 to the 15 power pagka beta, 10 to the 12 pag tera, pag giga, 10 to the 9, mega, 10 to the 6, kilo, 10 to the 3rd. So, it depends kung ano yung exponential number na nasa taas. So, pag 15, beta, 12 tera, giga is 9, mega is 6, kilo is 3, negative 1 yung deci, centi, negative 2, milli. Ito yung mga abbreviations niya. So, idadagdag lang natin sa abbreviation ng prefixes yung abbreviation ng unit of measurement. For example, we have petawatt, terawatt, and so on and so forth. Okay? So, you can take a screenshot or a picture of this measurement table. Okay? So, for your first exercise, we have to determine which quantity is the smallest among these three. Is it 1 milligram? 1 milligram, 1 microgram, or 1 picogram. Okay? So, if you will see, ang difference lang niya is yung nasa prefix niya. So, this one is milli, micro, and picogram. Okay? So, yung base unit natin is gram. So, para-pareho siyang unit of measurement for mass or weight. So, ano ba yung smallest dyan? Pico is 1 times 10 to the negative 9. Tama ba? Let's see. Ay, sorry. So, 1 times 10 to the negative 9 yung picogram since of the prefix pico. Micro is 1 times 10 to the negative 2, and milli is 1 times 10 to the negative 3. So, ang ibig sabihin dito, smallest yung hinihingi natin. Kapag negative yung sign ng number natin, ng exponential form natin, habang tumataas yung number, mas lalong lumiliit yung value niya. So dito, ibig sabihin, ang pinakamaliit is 1 picogram. That's the smallest in quantity dahil sa negative sign. Kasi, for example, pag sinabing 1 milligram, ito yung 1 mo. Tapos, 1 times 10 to the negative 2 siya, ang milli. So, ibig sabihin, kung andito yung decimal point mo, kung negative 2 siya, i-move mo ng 2 places yung decimal point mo. Kung negative, papunta sa left. So, 1, 2. So, meron, yung space na to, lalagyan mo siya ng 0. So, ang value niya is 0.01. Kapag naman 1 times 10 to the negative 3, kung ito yung 1 mo, andito yung decimal point mo, i-move mo siya 3 places to the left. So, 1, 2, 3. So, mapupunta siya dito, mag-a-add ka ng 2 0. So, 0.001 yung value niya. Kung picogram naman, since 1 times 10 to the negative 9, kung this is your value, andito yung decimal point mo sa dulo, sa right side. Kung negative yung exponent mo, you have to move it to your left. So, kung 9 siya, 9 times. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So, nandito na yung point mo. Lahat ng spaces, lalagyan mo ng 0. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 zeros. So, sobrang liit niya. That is why yung answer natin, which quantity is the smallest, ang answer is 1 picogram. Okay? Okay, now for the English to metric equivalents. So, kung mapapansin nyo dito, meron tayong common English to metric conversions. For meter, ito yung conversion niya to yards. Meter is SI unit, and then yards is your English unit of measurement. So, 1 meter is equal to 1.0936 yards. Then, centimeter is this one. And 1 inch is exactly 2.54 centimeters. Usually, ito yung pinakagamit na gamit sa atin na conversion. Lalo na kapag ikaw ipapakonvert yung height natin. For example, ang given height mo is 5 feet 4 inches. So, kailangan mo siyang i-convert to centimeters or meters. So, it's either convert mo muna siya sa centimeters since ito yung conversion factor mo. So, let's try. So, 5 feet 4 inches. So, ito munang 4 inches ang convert mo to centimeters. Since 4 inches, ang conversion factor mo is 1 inch is equal to 2.54 centimeters. So, convert mo yan. Ano yung answer natin? That is 10.16. 10.16. So, anong magiging unit of measurement mo? Since magka-cancel out yung inch na unit, dahil division siya, matitira lang is centimeter. 10.16 centimeter. Ngayon yung feet mo naman, kailangan i-convert mo rin siya. So, ilan yung 5 feet? 2 centimeters. Yung 5 feet mo, i-convert mo muna siya to inches also. Or pwede mo rin gawing unahin mo muna to 5 feet para sabay-sabay na sila. So, 5 feet to inches. 5 feet is 1 foot is equal to 12 inches. So, yung paggamit na ng conversion factor, malalaman nyo mamaya. So, 5 times 12 is 60. So, mag-cancel out, you have 60 inches. So, yung kanina, 584. So, you have plus 4 natin yung plus 4 inches kanina. So, 64 inches. So, ang conversion factor natin na gagamitin is this one again. 1 inch is equal to 2.54 centimeters. Mag-cancel out yung inch unit natin. Ang matitira is centimeters. So, 64 times 2.54 is equal to 162.56 centimeters. So, yan yung magiging height mo in centimeters. Okay? Next. So, you can take a screenshot of that or take note. Next is for mass. Ito yung English metric equivalents natin. So, 1 kilogram, 1,000 grams, or 2.2046 pounds. So, palaging ito yung conversion factors natin. Dito tayo magbe-base kung paano tayo magko-convert from, for example, from kilogram to pounds. Ito naman din ginagamit natin sa weight. Kung ang alam mong weight mo is 40 pounds, 40 kilos, 45 or 49 kilograms, ang kailangan sa form na ina-answeran mo is pounds. You will just convert it using these conversion factors. Okay? So, for volume, we have 1 liter is equal to 10 to the negative 3 meters cubed. Usually kasi yung cube, ibig sabihin, nag-multiply siya 3 times for the volume. Ito yung unit for volume, meters cubed. Yan yung different conversion factors niya. So, these are the others for energy. Usually, ginagamit siya sa physical chemistry or physics na, yung mga energy unit. Ito yung calories to joules. Pressure. Sa mga ibang chemical equations, ginagamit siya, or chemical formulas, and in determining the answer for chemical problems in chemistry. So, ito yung sinasabi ko kanina na dimensional analysis sa pag-convert. This is employed during unit conversions or also called the unit analysis. So, this is the general equation. Katulad sinabi ko kanina, yung given unit, dapat dun sa factor mo, nasa baba siya para magka-cancel out siya. Ang matitira na lang is your desired unit. So, for example, let's take this for example. The conversion of 2.85 centimeters to inches. So, ito yung dimensional analysis na i-employ natin. This one, ito yung conversion factor natin. So, yan yung mangyayari, 2.85 over 2.54 inch. So, since ma-cancel out yung unit na nasa taas at nasa baba, ang matitira sa'yo is inches. So, the answer would be 1.12 inches. Laging merong unit of measurement yung magiging answer natin. Kasi kung 1.12 lang yung answer nyo, for example, sa mga exams or activities nyo, I will consider this wrong. Okay? Okay, this is your next exercise. I-determine naman natin which quantity is the longest. From 0.5 yard, 1.75 feet, or 15 inches. Alin ang longest? Or 15 inches pala. Is it 0.5 yard? Is it 1.75 feet or 15 inches? So, ano yung unang gagawin nyo dyan? So, dapat i-convert nyo muna siya sa iisang unit of measurement lang. Dapat pare-pareho siya. So, yung yard mo is, i-convert mo siya sa feet. And then, yung feet mo as is na siya, yung 15 inches mo, convert mo rin sa feet. Okay? So, yung yard natin muna is convert natin 0.5 yards. Ang conversion natin is 1 yard is equal to 3 feet. So, 0.5 times 3 is equal to 1.5. So, this is 1.5 feet. Okay? Next, 1.75 will be the same. 15 inches, convert natin sa feet. 1 foot is equal to 12 inches. Yan yung conversion factor natin. So, 15 divided by 12 is equal to 1.25 feet. So, ano yung longest quantity natin kung madedetermine natin? 0.5 yard is equal to 1.5 feet. We have 1.75 feet. And then, 15 inches is equal to 1.25 feet. So, ang longest quantity natin is 1.75 feet. So, if you got that correct, congratulations. Kung hindi naman, you can practice more para mas ma-enhance natin yung calculation or computation skills natin. Okay, please. Kung may tanong kayo, just message me. So, this one, what is an equivalent measurement of 5? Yung isang apostrophe, that means feet. Kapag dalawa na siya, that means inches. So, you have 5 feet, 5 inches. Convert mo siya sa 2 meters. And then, 20 kilometer per hour. 20 kilometer per hour. Convert mo siya sa meter per second, yung MPS. Then, 5.25 gram per ml to pounds per inch cube. So, paano gagawin natin dyan? Isa-isahin muna natin. So, first is 5 foot, 5 inches, convert to meters. So, first muna, yung 5 foot natin, convert natin 2 inches para pareho siya. So, 5 foot, conversion factor is 1 foot equal to 12 inches. We have 60 inches. So, plus 5, we have 65 inches. So, yung 65 inches natin, convert naman natin to meters. So, 1 inch is equal to 2.54. This is centimeters. First, medyo mahaba-habang conversion to. 65 times 2.54. Kaya gamit na gamit talaga yung calculators natin. So, that is 165.1 centimeters. Convert natin siya ngayon yung 1.6, ay mali, sorry. Convert natin yung 165.1 centimeters to meters. Okay, to meters. So, conversion factor natin is centimeters to 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters. Okay? So, you have 165.1, divide nyo lang sa 100. That is 1.651 meters. So, your answer here is 1.651 meters. Let's check later kung tama. Okay? So now, we will answer 20 kilometer per hour. 20 kilometer per hour to meters per second. So, first 20 kilometer muna. I-convert natin sa meters. 1 kilometer is equal to 100. Oh, I'm sorry. 1 kilometer is equal to 1,000 meters. And 1 meter, tama ba? Okay, so next naman pala yung hours natin. 1 hour is 1 hour is equal to 60 seconds. So, cancel out natin yung mga units through dimensional analysis. So, hour is equal to 20 times 1,000 and then divided by 60. So, we have 333.33. Ang matitira lang is meter per second. Meter per second. So, 333 meters per second. Next is yung 5.25 grams per ml. 5.25 grams per ml. Convert natin siya to pounds per inch. So, ilan yung ilang grams or ilang pounds meron sa isang conversion factor natin from grams to pounds. So, 1 gram, So, kilogram muna natin siya i-convert. 1 gram is equal to 1 kilogram is equal to 1,000 grams. And then, 1 kilogram is equal to 2.205 pounds. So, yan yung compute natin. First, we have 5.25 divided by 1,000 and times multiplied by 2.205. You have 0.012 pounds. Pero meron ka pang ml. So, you have to convert your ml to inch cube. So, 0.0121 pounds per ml. Yung 1 ml natin is inches. ml to inches. Bakit inches yun? Okay, first, gawin natin dito is, meron kasi tayo sa chemistry or sa, meron tayo 1 ml is equal to 1 centimeter cube for volume. So, yan yung gagamitin natin first. 1 ml is equal to 1 centimeter cube. Okay? So, yung inches natin, centimeter to inches is 1 centimeter is equal to 2.54. I'm sorry. Tama ba? Okay. So, mali tayo dito. Okay. Yung 1 centimeter 1 inch natin, 1 inch is equal to 2.54 centimeter sa conversion factor natin. So, kung mapapansin nyo, ang kailangan kasi natin is inches cubed. That is why we have to cube this equation, itong conversion factor na to. So, para maging cubic centimeter siya and inches cubed siya. So, paano natin yung i-compute sa calculator? Kung scientific yung calculator nyo, it's okay na since ito naman is 1:1 lang siya, so the same yung answer natin. So, ito lang gagawin natin. I-cube muna natin yung 2.54 centimeter cube. Ibig sabihin, 3 times mo siyang i-multiply by itself. Kung meron kayong scientific calculator, that is x to the third power. Pero kung wala naman, 3 times nyo na lang siyang i-multiply by itself. So, 2.54 centimeter or 2.54 times 2.54 and then another one times 2.54. That makes it cubed already. So, your answer should be 16.387. So, para makuha natin yung pounds per inch cube natin, times yung answer natin kanina, which is 0.0121. Okay, so our answer would be 0.198. So, magka-cancel out yung units. This will be inch cube. ML mawawala. This will be pounds per inch cubed. Okay? So, let's see. Lagay natin dito 0.19198 pounds per inch cube. Okay? Let's see kung tama yung answers natin. Okay. So, if you will see, may mali tayo. 5.56 per meter per second. So, pero itong dalawa, this is 1.65 meters. So, this is correct. And then, 0.19 pounds per inch cube. So, tama tayo dito. So, kung may mali tayo, balikan lang natin siya. Ulitin natin. Okay? So, it's supposedly 5.56 meter per second siya. Again, 20 kilometer per hour. Convert natin to meter per second. Okay, nakita ko na kung saan tayo mali kanina. Minutes lang pala yung kinonvert natin, hindi pa pala siya seconds. So, let's try kung, sige. Kilometer, 1 kilometer is equal to 100 meters. And 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. Ito yung mali natin kanina. 60 minutes. So, i-convert pa natin siya for one more time. 60 minutes. 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. So, para matira is second. Okay? Let's try if makuha natin tamang answer. 20 times 100 divided by 60 and divided by another 60. 0.555. 1 minute. Okay, so may mali pala tayo dito. This should be, this should be 1,000 meters. Okay, again. 20 kilometer per hour times 1 kilometer is equal to 1,000 meters. And 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes and 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. Okay. Again. Sorry. 20 times 1,000 divided by 60 and divided by another 60. Okay. Here's our answer. 5.56 since actually it's 5.55555. So, i-round off na natin siya to 5.56 meters per second. Cancel yung kilometer, cancel yung hour, matitira meters, cancel yung minutes, second. Minutes per second. Okay? So, at least nakita natin kung saan tayo nagkamali doon. So, please be very careful with your conversion factors. Katulad dun sa nangyari sa atin dito sa letter B, medyo nagkaroon tayo ng problem. Okay? So, understood na ba siya? If may questions kayo, mag-practice lang kayo na mag-practice, then you can also ask me your questions. So, for temperature conversions, temperature is the measure of the degree of hotness of an object, hotness or coldness of an object. It is a physical property that directs heat flow. It is described using the three major temperature scales. We have Celsius, Fahrenheit, and Kelvin scales. So we have degrees Celsius, degrees Fahrenheit, and Kelvin scales. So ito yung illustration ng three major temperature scales. So sa illustration na to, nagbe-base tayo sa boiling point of water. And then the freezing point of water, which is 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Ang boiling point niya, usually known to us, is 100 degrees Celsius. So, etong mga values na to, dito nagbe-base yung conversion ng temperature from degrees Fahrenheit to degrees Celsius to Kelvin temperature scale. So, ito yung scales of conversion for temperatures. So, meron tayo from 0 Kelvin, we have negative 273.15 degrees Celsius and negative 459.67 degrees Fahrenheit. So, from Kelvin to degrees Celsius, mag-a-add lang kayo ng 273.15. And then the formula from Celsius to degrees Fahrenheit or to from degrees Fahrenheit to the degrees Celsius, you will use this formula. From degrees Celsius to Fahrenheit, you will use this formula. Okay? Please take note of that. Especially these three. Okay. So, for density, this is the ratio of an object's mass and volume. This is an intensive physical property that is often used as the identification tag for objects. For example, ide-determine natin yung isang black, golden black, kung gold ba talaga siya. So, a very simple determination of its authenticity as gold is to determine the density of that object. So, that is why it is called the identification tag for objects. So, this is usually measured at 25 degrees Celsius and is expressed in terms of gram per ml or kilogram per liter. So, density are temperature dependent since most substances change their volume when they are heated or cooled. For example, water, kapag ka na-heat siya up to 100 degrees Celsius, it will start to boil and then mag-evaporate yung ibang quantity of water natin. So, yung formula ng density, it is denoted by rho, the sign rho, and is given by this equation. So, you have density is equal to mass over volume. So, if you will write it, that is rho equals m over v. So, these are the densities of selected substances at 25 degrees Celsius. So, usually kapag nagbibigay ng density, it is always measured at 25 degrees Celsius. So, for air, we have this. And this is for gold. The density for water is 1 gram per ml. 1 gram per ml, or ml is actually equal to centimeter cube, katulad nung in-answer natin kanina. So, I'll give you the time to take note of those. Okay. So, for this, for our meeting today, I will just leave you this exercise. Tapos, next meeting na lang natin i-discuss yung ibang mga measurements, mga uncertainties in measurement, significant figures, like that. So, ito yung exercise nyo, which you will answer. I will post this in your classwork. A chemist is trying to identify the main component of a cleaning fluid. Finds that 25 centimeter cube or 25 ml of the substance has a mass of 19.625 grams at 20 degrees Celsius. So the following are the names and densities of the compounds that might be the main component. So ito yung given densities. Which of these compounds is most likely to be the main component of the cleaner? So, as usual, sa pag-solve nyo ng mga word problems sa mathematics, ganun din yung i-employ nyo. So, you have to read and understand the problem first. So, meron daw nag-identify ng main component of a cleaning fluid yung isang chemist natin. So, ang given niya is 25 0.00 centimeter cube or equal to 25 ml. Pero since ang given densities is in gram per cm cube, you may use this one also. So, yan yung given. What is this? Ng volume. So, you have the volume of the cleaner at 20 degrees Celsius. You have the mass of the cleaner is 19.625 grams at 20 degrees Celsius. Ano ngayon yung hinahanap natin? So, since ang given sa inyo is yung, since density is also called the identification tag of most components or compounds, ang ide-determine natin kung ano yung density. So, what is being asked is the density. Okay, so doon sa previous nating slides, makikita nyo kung paano nyo i-determine kung ano yung density ng substance natin. And from your answer, kung ano yung density niya, you will look in this table kung ano ba yung main component ng cleaner na yun. Okay? So, I will leave that to you for your classwork. Okay, that's the end of our discussion for today. And I will expect your turned in classworks before our session ends. Okay, thank you very much. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask me through messages or private messages or sa messages sa group chat. Okay, thank you very much for listening.